Hello everybody, Kemo Sabi here, coming at you with another video. So this one's off of BBC Co UK webpage, with a write-up and the topic of U.S. midterm results. What do they mean for women in Congress? And we have credits: author and producer Mike Hills, designer Irene De La Torre, Arenas, photos Getty Images, Reuters, data the Center for American Women in Politics, AP, publication data November 7th, 2018, built with shorthands, all images subject to copyright, so there won't be any images from this particular write-up from this source in the thumbnail, so we'll use something else. And here we have it. History was made in America on Tuesday, with women winning more seats in Congress than ever before. It was the accumulation of 2 years of resistance to President Donald Trump, primarily led by women, following his unexpected victory over Hillary Clinton in 2016. The day after his inauguration, millions of women joined protests against him, a sign that the Me Too movement was inspiring a new generation of activists. As the midterm election approached, Democrats saw a surge of women who wanted to represent the party, a stark contrast to previous years when they appeared reluctant to enter politics. This led to suggestions that 2018 could become another year of the women, a reference to the 1992 elections, in which the number of women in Congress nearly doubled. That jump 26 years ago was put down to the controversy over claims of sexual assault against a Supreme Court nominee, a situation similar to the case of Brett Kavanaugh this year. So with more and most of the results in, here's a closer look at the numbers and what they mean. Each dot represents a woman. So we have in 2016 just over 300 women filled in Congress. We just have little dots on the screen here. This year, the number of women candidates rose to a record 529, 142 Republicans and 387 Democrats. The majority of them stood as Democrats. Just under half of them were chosen to be their party's official nominee. 59 Republicans, 198 Democrats. And we now know that at least 107 of them won. 14 Republicans, 93 Democrats. Added to the 10 sitting female senators not up for election, it means that there will be at least 117 women in the next Congress. In 1992, Year of the Woman. So we have a little scale, the red versus the blue, of how much women to Republicans and Democrats we have. So a little color graph here. Although it represents a big jump, there's still a huge gender divide. Men and women. As results stand, men will make up 77% of Congress overall. But the 2018 results do show that women candidates are winning across America. This is where women were standing for the House, the lower chamber of Congress, Rep, Dem, and both. So I have another image here. This is where they won. And the women elected this year will help change the face of Congress. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a former Bernie Sanders volunteer, is the youngest woman ever to win a seat in Congress. The 29-year-old Bronx native from Puerto Rican family overcame a top Democrat to become her party's nominee for a House seat in New York. This time last year, she was working in a bar in Manhattan. In a video that launched her campaign and quickly went viral, she said, "Women like me aren't supposed to run for office." Ilhan Omar, 37, is one of 2 Democrats to become the first Muslim American woman to enter Congress. She won a House seat in Minnesota. Born in Somalia, Miss Omar and her family fled the country's civil war in 1991. She arrived in the U.S. as a teenager after spending 4 years as a refugee in Kenya. She is also the first Somali-American member of Congress. Speaking after her win, Miss Omar said Minnesota was delivering a clear message by sending a Somali refugee to Congress at a time when President Trump had banned Somalis from entering the country. Miss Omar will be joined in Congress by Rashida Tlaib, a Muslim woman who won a House seat in Michigan. The 42-year-old is also the first Palestinian-American congresswoman. Deb Haaland, 57, is one of 2 Democrats to become the first Native American woman in Congress. Ms. Haaland, a member of the Laguana Pueblo tribe, won a House seat in New Mexico. During the campaign, she spoke of her own struggles as a single mother relying on food stamps. The other Native American woman to be elected is Sarace Davids, a 38-year-old former mixed martial arts fighter. She is also the first openly gay woman to represent Kansas. And there you have it, everybody, a write-up from the BBC Co. UK web page. All credits and rights to them for this few little images I showed you there. Hopefully we don't get no backlash on that, because I said that was all subject to copyright. So all the photos and images that you saw there, all credits and rights to Getty Images Reuters. There you have it, everybody. I'll show you that. So, just for educational purposes and for FYI. Thanks a lot, everybody. It'd be awesome if you subscribed, and great if you leave some comments. Kemo, Sabi out, and we'll see you in the next one.